Is Travis Heights one of the best neighborhoods in Austin, or is it one of the most overrated? I mean, on paper, it's exactly what buyers want. Character, big trees, close to downtown, close to SoCo. It still has that vibe that some people think are disappearing in Austin. But here's the problem. Some neighborhoods can be beautiful and charming and still be the wrong fit. So in this video, I'm breaking things down from both sides. I'm gonna tell you the lifestyle, the location, the pros and cons, the schools, the type of real estate you can find here. By the end of this video, you will know whether Travis Heights is worth all the hype. Hi, I'm Nicole Cooper, real estate expert, and I've been helping people just like you buy and sell in the Austin area for over 15 years. If you're looking for lifestyle and location, you're in the right spot. All you have to do is contact us. Our information is below. You can send us an email, shoot us a text, set up a Zoom call, because we're always here to help you find that perfect home that matches your lifestyle. So, Travis Heights, where is it? What is it? Let's go. So here is one of the reasons Travis Heights is so beloved. It's right here in the center of the city, butting up against Town Lake or Lady Bird Lake, whatever you'd like to call it. And the western boundary is SoCo, the South Congress Entertainment District. Running right through the middle of it is parks with Big Stacy and Little Stacy. We'll go through all these details in just a moment, but the main draw is that this is one of the first neighborhoods that was established south of the river back in the day. And so there are gorgeous trees rolling through it. There are houses from the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and everything in between up to brand new construction. So it is eclectic, it's quirky, it's the old school Austin, keeping Austin weird, and people just are drawn to this neighborhood for the lack of cookie cutter vibe that it is there. Everybody has charm, character, personality. So let's have a look here at some of the intricacies of this area of Travis Heights. So we can start here with this green area, Little Stacy Neighborhood Park. Playgrounds, they have tennis courts, and there's a trail going through it, so you can take your dogs or your kids or yourself on a nice walk through the park and get yourself onto the tennis courts at the bottom section, or actually it's at the north section. And there's Little Stacy and Big Stacy, and Big Stacy is where the pool is. You can head over there and do some laps, get some more exercise. And here is the field that's just out in between. So if you want to kick the ball around, there's room there. And then you just have these beautiful little creeks running throughout it. Of course, when we don't have any rain, there's no water in the creeks, but when we do have rain, it's nice and pretty. As we zoom in here, the Old Torf is our southern boundary here. Congress is our western boundary, and then the big interstate and the lake are our other boundaries. But I just want to show you up and down Congress Avenue. It is one of our cool shopping, eating, dining, live music experiences. We have something as old and faithful as Guero's Taco Bar, where they have live music outside. They have this huge area inside. It's always busy. Then you can flip the script to Perla's, which is a seafood restaurant, and they have this beautiful outdoor dining area with this gorgeous live oak tree right in the center of it. And then if we just cross the street right over here to Home Slice Pizza, totally different vibe of food. You can buy pizza by the slice or by the whole pizza. There are some seats inside. People walk on the street and sit outside as well. There are a few other restaurants, coffee shops, ice cream, and things like that, but we cannot talk about SoCo without talking about the Continental Club. The Continental Club is a small venue where the coolest musicians go to play. It is very quaint on the inside, so you're gonna be right up near the band always. Small bar, everyone from Gary Clark Jr. to Willie Nelson. I mean, everyone has passed through this Continental Club. It's been there for decades, and people come to town especially to get to this live music venue. And then of course, as we go north, we have the lake. You can get up there onto the lake, and there's a path that goes all the way around it, about 10 miles around it. So you're never too far without somewhere to exercise in the Travis Heights area or Travis Heights neighborhood of town. So this is one of those neighborhoods, due to its location and proximity to town, you're basically paying for the neighborhood first and the house second. So let's have a look at some of these houses in this non-cookie cutter neighborhood. Here is a map overview of the Travis Heights. We have, 800,000s, 900,000s, multi-millions, and here are the kind of things you can expect. This house here is just under 1,400 square feet. It was built in 1950. listed for $775,000. These little bungalows are all throughout the neighborhood. You'll notice there's no garage, so you have a lot of street parking in this part of town. The next option is the similar size and price point, but it's much newer in 2005, and it's got the connected wall. So if you need something a bit newer and nicer, you can go the route of the townhome or condo and get a little bit more living area and a lot nicer, newer living area for the same price. Then we hop over here to a house just over 3,200 square feet, listed for $2,550,000. And this is the kind of quirky new construction you can find throughout Travis Heights. People here don't build something that just blends in for the most part. The developers around here really want something that stands out and makes an impression on the neighborhood. Here's another example, almost 5,000 square feet, so you can see the larger home. I mean, this is everywhere. The bigger the home, the more the price. But this one is exponentially more in this part of town because the land is so expensive. So on this one, just under 5,000 square feet, listed for $4,560,000, built in 2024. Has the beautiful pool out back, and it has those glass walls, indoor, outdoor living, which is on trend these days. You want to have those entertaining lifestyles where you can move in and out of the house with ease, and this is definitely fitting the bill for that one. So by and large in this neighborhood, you're going to find the gamut. You're going to have old bungalows that haven't even been remodeled at all. You're going to have old bungalows that have been added onto and remodeled time after time. You're going to have new construction where someone completely tore down what was there and started from scratch. And you're going to have everything in between. So what this is not predictable of a neighborhood. You're going to find a little bit of everything, and if quirky is for you, then you might want to check out this neighborhood. Let's talk about those pros and cons of the neighborhood. The best thing about it, it gives you that strong sense of place and a real old school Austin identity. Within that neighborhood, there are a lot of fun things to do nearby. Walkable too. You can get up to SoCo, the Continental Club, all the good restaurants, the boutique shopping, the fancy shopping, and then of course you can get up to the lake and the trails, Little and Big Stacy Park. And lastly, it's pretty. It's been there so long, you have those beautiful mature oak trees all throughout the neighborhood. What's not so hot? Well, the first con is it's pretty expensive to get in the neighborhood. Next, you're going to find some quirky floor plan layouts and some older homes. So not everyone is going to fit what you're looking for just based on usability. And speaking of usability, there is not often ease of parking with garage and things in the neighborhood. A lot of these homes don't have garages. Some of them don't even have off-street parking. So these streets are going to be lined with cars. Even the new construction homes, some of them $3 million, only have one garage. Who needs a $3 million house with only one garage? Well, if you want to live in this part of town, sometimes that's a sacrifice you have to make. And lastly, the traffic can get pretty intense if you're near those boundary areas by the commercial. So if you're within maybe even 5 blocks of SoCo, you can expect people parking in front of your house all the time, just looking for a parking place to go and experience SoCo. And then of course on the eastern side, you've got the I-35. It's pretty loud, lots of traffic there too. So those are the things that are kind of like the not so great parts of Travis Heights. So now the question becomes, who actually thrives there? Well, it's buyers who are looking for that central Austin energy, you know, the vibe and experience you get from living right in the middle of all the cool stuff. Also, it's for someone who's willing to give up a little bit of practicality for charm. Remember when I was talking about those awkward floor plans houses have been added onto and remodeled over the years, so not all of them have that good flow and feng shui as like if you were buying in a new community where everything is new and modern and on trend. And lastly, this neighborhood is for someone that wants a neighborhood with some soul. This neighborhood is not for someone who wants, you know, that big house size and efficiency, everything done up to modern standards on trends, and you still want to get a good price for it. Also, it's not kind of that turnkey ease. If you want everybody to be parked in their driveway and tucked into their garages at night, this is not your neighborhood either. So back to the question, is this neighborhood worth the hype? Well, it depends on what you're looking for, which means if you're looking for soul, character, eclectic houses, something to walk to, this is the right one for you. If you need that more perfect house, a little bit more room to breathe and everybody is tucking their cars into the driveway, this is not the neighborhood for you. But hey, if you want to see some homes in person and see what it's really like inside these quirky remodels or these new constructions, all you have to do is give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or schedule a Zoom call, because we're always here to help you find the perfect neighborhood that matches your lifestyle. Drop a comment below and let me know if you think this is your style or not your style. We're super curious and can't wait to hear from you. Until next time, be kind to yourself and others. I can't wait to see you around town.